smiling, holding her hand, and I felt my heartbeat check. It used to be my place. Now someone else stands there, and though it stung a little, I whispered a quiet prayer. For nights we spent in silence, for words we never said, for all the dreams we buried in the corners of my bed. I'm glad you're happy, even if it's not with me. I hope she holds you closer than I ever dared to be. I won't rewrite the story, I won't ask for one more chance. Just know I loved you deeply, even in the silence. I thought I'd fall apart, but something in me stood. Maybe healing looks like losing, but still choosing to be good. I won't send a message or like your perfect post. I'll just breathe and wish you well from somewhere you loved most. We weren't meant forever, but we were real enough. And now I let the past be without needing to feel tough. I'm glad you're happy and that she makes you laugh. You look like you found peace, and I'm learning not to ask. If you ever think of me when the world feels still and true, just know I'm somewhere healing and quietly proud of you. No more what ifs in my mind, no more hoping you'll rewind. You deserve the kind of love that doesn't leave you blind. I'm glad you're happy, truly I am, even if I'm not the one who now holds your hand. And if our paths don't cross again, please carry this from me. I once loved you endlessly, now I love you peacefully. No more rewinding scenes that never had an end. No more asking questions to ghosts I called a friend. I folded all the letters, burned the words I never sent. It's time to face the silence like it's something heaven sent. You were my almost, my never too far, but love shouldn't feel like chasing a star. And I to see. You were once my safest place. Now I need to set me free. No fireworks, no last reply, just a whisper, soft goodbye. No more pretending not to know. This is me letting go. I hope you find your peace in a world that fits your light. And if you ever think of me, know I finally got it right. Final. This is me letting go, with hands no longer tied. I walk away with quiet strength, not broken, just alive. No regrets, no shadow past, just love that couldn't last. And as I watch the sunrise glow, I smile. I'm letting go. 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 I hope you find your peace in a world that fits your life. I held a hand that wasn't yours. I smiled through drinks and opened doors. I laughed at jokes I didn't know, pretending I had let you go. They say the heart can start again with someone new, with less pain. But I still flinch when they say your name. Guess I'm still stuck in yesterday. I wish I could forget the way your eyes would meet mine every day. But now they haunt me quietly, even when you're not with me. I'm still not over you, though I swore I'd start brand new. This love feels like a shadow of what I once had with you. I'm holding someone kind, but you still fill my mind. And every time I try to stay, I feel myself drift away. I'm still not over you, even though I want to be. I gave someone my pieces, but you still have the key. I dress like I've moved on for good, smile like they all think I should. But late at night when lights go dim, I'm still comparing him to him. They ask me why I hesitate, why I can't match their perfect date. But how do you love with half a heart when someone else still owns that part? He holds me like he means it, but it's not the same embrace. 'Cause love once felt like fireworks, now it's quiet, just a trace. I'm still not over you, though I pretend I've made it through. I talk like I've let go, but inside I know it's not true. I smile when I'm with him, but my soul still wears your skin. And every time he says my name, it echoes like a distant flame. Maybe time will fix this mess, or maybe I just need less of running from the pain I knew and facing that I lost you. Final over you, but I'll keep walking through the nights, the doubts, the aching parts, with someone holding half my heart. One day I'll say it's done and truly mean I've won. But tonight, in quiet honesty, a part of me. Maybe time will fix this mess, or maybe I just need less of running from the pain I knew and facing that I lost you. It still hurts some nights when your name runs through my mind, but I don't cry the way I used to. I just breathe and let it slide. I still keep the songs we shared, but I don't play them like before. I just leave them in a folder that I don't open anymore. They say time will do the healing, but I know it's more than that. It's choosing not to message you even when I miss our chat. I'm healing in silence, no big words, no loud goodbyes. Just learning how to sleep alone and not believe my lies. I'm finding new mornings without checking if you cared. No closure, no confessions, just me finally prepared. I still remember every laugh, like echoes from another me. But now I know not every smile means it's meant to be. I walk the streets we used to roam, but now they feel like mine. You were a piece of my story, but I won't press rewind. I still see you in my dreams, but you fade when I awake. And though my heart still flinches, it's a pain I choose to take. I'm healing in silence, no dramatic curtain close. Just picking up my scattered self and watering what grows. I'm learning to breathe deeper, even when the nights feel long. I'm singing softer lullabies to make my silence strong. You won't hear my healing, it's quiet, it's unseen, but it's there in every moment. I choose peace over the dream. I'm healing in silence, no need to make it loud. Sometimes the bravest thing we do is walk away unbold. So if you ever think of me, know I survived the fall, not by holding on to us, but by letting go of all. This is me, not breaking. This is me with quiet pride. So I'm leaving without goodbye, like a ghost. No morning sky, no footprints in your never mind. Just echoes in your lullaby. No leave to a question. I won't host the monologue. I loved you in the silence. Now I'm learning how to fly. You'll look around, but I'll be gone. A quiet war I've never won, but at least I finally see the one I need to love is me. So I'm leaving without goodbye. No need to ask me why. Sometimes the loudest love is the kind that learns to die. I won't haunt hard tomorrows. I won't live in yesterday. I loved you once in silence, but now I walk away. I saved your seat, I kept your smile. I stayed in silence for a while. I asked you how your day had been, but never said what's deep within. I caught the way you looked at her and swallowed back the sting, unsure. I knew that I could never say, I wish you looked at me that way. You laughed and I was falling. You cried and I was calling, but never loud enough to hear the words I've buried all these years. You never notice all the times I stay, the way I held you without needing to be paid. You never saw it in the way I cared. I was loving you in silence while pretending I wasn't there. I played the part of just a friend and hoped that time would someday bend. That maybe one day you'd turn around and see the love without a sound. I stood beside you in your storms while wishing I could keep you warm. But someone else became your light while I kept hiding in the night. You laughed and I was falling. You cried and I was calling, but never loud enough to hear the words I've buried all these years. You never noticed all the times I stayed, the way I held you without needing to be paid. You never saw it in the way I cared. I was loving you in silence, I was loving you was quiet, but my heart was screaming strong. Maybe it's my fault for never saying more, but love when left unspoken still shakes us to the core. You never noticed, and maybe that's okay, but part of me still lingers in the words I didn't say. If love could live in silence, then mine was deep and true. But now I'm walking softly away from love. fireworks, no grand parade, just quiet roads, I'm not afraid. No promises I couldn't keep, just nights where now I finally sleep. No messages left unread, no echoes of the words unsaid. I've learned to sit with all I lack and know I'll never beg you back. 'Cause I found peace at last in letting go of what won't last. In every scar I used to hate, I see the lines that time creates. Not every heart getting stitched the same, not every loss needs to leave to bring blame. But in the stillness I have passed, I found peace at last. I don't need a closing scene, no more chasing what might have been. You were a part of who I was, but I've become someone because I broke and didn't stay, because I walked my own way, and now I rise without regret, even if you don't come back. I found peace at last, not in your arms but in the past. I stopped looking for a sign to tell me you were once mine. Now when I breathe it's not for two, and when I love I start with you. Not you, the ghost that held me fast, but me in peace at last. Let the stories fade in time, let the pictures lose their shine. I'm not bitter, I'm not cold, I just don't need to hold what never truly stayed, what always slipped away. Final peace at last, like quiet roads that I've surpassed. Not every heart needs a pair to feel complete, to feel repair. And if one day love knocks again, I'll welcome it, not beg or bend. But for now the storm has passed, I found peace, I found peace at last. I found peace at last. Let the stories fade in time, let the pictures lose. I laughed a little louder just to hear you laugh too. You never knew you were the center of my view. I stayed up past my silence just to text you goodnight, hoping maybe someday you'd see me in a different light. You talked about someone, I smiled like I'm okay, but inside I was dreaming you'd look at me that way. We were almost something, but never quite enough, like holding hands in shadows, but never calling it love. You were the kind that stays, like dreams you half remember that slowly fade away. You'll never know how deep it ran or what you meant, because we never were, but we were almost us.
I've been walking slow through fire, fighting ghosts of lost desire. But now your hand is in my view, and I feel something breaking through. Your voice is like the calm I craved, a place where even scars feel safe. And though my past still leaves a trace, you make me want to find new space. So let me try again, even if I'm not whole. Let me start again with trembling control. I'm not perfect, but I'm here with every doubt and every fear. If love still lives in broken men, then baby, let me try again. You're not asking for a dream, just someone real behind the scene. I'm not the same as who I was, but maybe that's a gift, because I know what silence really means. I've learned to breathe between the screams, and if I stumble, will you stay and hold me through my halfway? Let me try again. Let me fall and then rise. I may not love like brand new hearts, but I've learned depth behind the eyes. This is all of me I give, not polished but I live. And if you still believe in when, then maybe let me try again. I won't promise easy days, but I'll show you better ways to love someone who's been through storms, but still longs to feel warm. So let me try again with a love that knows the cost. Let's write a story where not every line gets lost. You're not saving me tonight, you're just holding on to life. And I swear with all I am, I'm ready, let me try again.
You smiled like summer in a storm, and for a second I felt warm. You touched the cracks I tried to hide, and reached the pain I locked inside. I saw a life behind your eyes, a gentle truth, no alibis. But every step I tried to take felt like a risk I couldn't fake. I almost believed that love could heal me. I almost gave heart that cracked. I built a world without your name, and now your voice don't sound the same. I'm not the one who used to wait, who begged the stars to shift our fate. I found the light inside the ache, and I won't risk it all to break. It's too late to begin. I've grown beneath the skin of someone who survived you, not someone to dive into. Came with flowers in the rain, but this heart's learned to swim. It's too late to begin. Maybe if you'd stayed that night, maybe if you'd held me tight. But love's not meant to bend again, just when it learns to stand. It's too late to begin. This isn't where we win. This is where we both let go of all the maybes we don't know. So thank you for the love we lost, but I won't lose me again. It's too late to begin. Too late to begin. It's too late to begin. Maybe if you'd stay that night, maybe if you'd held me tight. But love's not meant to bend again. I used to hate the quiet nights, the way they echoed lack of light. But now I find a softer sound in all the silence you left around. I blame the stars for what fell through. I curse the sky for losing you. But now I know it wasn't fate, it was a gift I learned too late. So thank you for the silence, for the space you left behind, for the wounds I had to carry that taught me how to find a voice inside that's steady, silence, for not picking up that call, for every tear that fell alone. I've built a life from every fall. I owe you not a single word, but still I say it through. Thank you for the silence, it gave me back to me too.
I used to check my phone at night, hoping maybe you'd rewrite the ending that we couldn't fix. A message sent, a simple mix. I waited through the changing skies, held on to maybes, held to lies. But dawn has taught me something true. Some things just aren't meant for you. Some things don't come back, like the light once lost to black, like letters burned and turned to smoke, or words we never really spoke. Some hearts don't turn around once they've left familiar ground, and it's okay to feel the crack. Some things don't come back. I passed the place where we first met. The street still holds your silhouette, but time has drawn your face away, and I'm still learning not to stay. I kept your song inside my chest, played it long after you had left. But silence sounds a bit more kind when love is only in your mind. And some things don't come back, like waves that fade, like faded tracks, like fireflies at end of June, like whispers swallowed by the moon. Some dreams outgrow the night, some love just loses light. I wear the truth now like a coat. Something don't stay afloat. Maybe healing looks like this, not a scream but just a kiss to memories you've tucked away, and learning how to walk away. Final, some things don't come back, and I no longer chase their tracks. I light a candle, let it glow, for all the things I had to know. Not every ending needs a sound, not every loss is breaking down. Sometimes goodbye is just the fact. Some things don't come back.
I still keep the porch light on, though it's been months since you've been gone. I count the steps I know by heart, from where we kiss to where we part. The clock still ticks the same old beat, but every hour feels incomplete. I leave a space in every plan, in case you reach for me again. Still waiting at the door, for a knock that comes no more, for a voice that used to sing through the halls of everything. I know you've closed that page, I know you've walked away, but part of me can't close the score. I'm still waiting at the door. Your jacket's hanging where it fell, like you'd come back to wear it well. I whisper words into the night, pretending you might hear despite. I write your name on fogged up glass, hoping this ache is just a phase. But hope can hurt more than goodbye when it's dressed up in a lie. Still waiting at the door, for a love not mine anymore, for a light that used to shine, now just flickers in my mind. I know you're not the same, I know I lost the game, but hearts don't move like metaphor. I'm still waiting at the door. Maybe someday I'll lock it shut, sweep the floor, clear the dust. But tonight I sit once more, with a heart of more ignore. Still waiting at the door, like I have the nights before, like a fool stuck in rewind, chasing ghosts you left behind. I know you won't come back, but truth is what I lack, so I pretend forevermore. Still waiting at the door.
yours back then. If I had stayed, if I had known that hearts can beat when left alone, if I had said the words I feared, would you be standing with me here? But I was late, now was afraid, now love's a ghost I can't persuade. The light went out, the silence stayed. This isn't the price for not having stayed.
Two cups of coffee still, one for me, one for your ghost. Your shadow lingers on the sill, where morning light would hold you close. I hear your footsteps in the hall, a laugh that fades before I blink. The silence crawls along the wall and whispers things I shouldn't think. You're gone, but you're everywhere, in empty chairs and midnight. In dreams I try to sleep right through, but all I hear are echoes of you. Are echoes of you. You're gone, but you never left. You haunt the spaces in my chest. No matter what I say or do, I live inside the echoes of you. Your shirt still hangs behind the door, like time refused to let you go. I try to dance like once before, but every song just feels too slow. I light a candle in the dark, pretend you're just a breath away, but even with the smallest spark, your warmth still feels so far today. You're gone, but you're everywhere, in empty chairs and midnight air. In dreams I try to sleep right through, but all I hear are echoes of you. Are echoes of you. You're gone, but you never left. You haunt the spaces in my chest. No matter what I say or do, I live inside the echoes of you. I wish goodbye had sounded loud, not just a drift into a cloud, but some love ends without a sound and leaves us searching, lost and bound. Final thought, you're gone, but you echo still through every window, every chill. And maybe time will pull me through, but right now I'm still calling you. Through echoes of you. We used to dance in the morning light, laughing loud, no end in sight. You were the sun, I was the sky. We painted love across the night. But something changed, I felt the shift, a colder breeze inside your kiss. Your eyes stopped looking back at me, like I became a distant myth. When the lights went out, I stayed still, hoping you'd come back, but you never will. You left without a single sound, just silence screaming all around. went out. We talked like strangers, room turned cold. Your hands let go, no need to hold. You smiled, but it was not the same. Like love became a losing game. I searched for pieces on the floor of what we had, but not anymore. You left me staring at the wall, still waiting for your final call. When the lights went out, I stayed still, hoping you'd come back, but you never will. You left without a single sound, just silence screaming all around. You were my flame, you burned so bright. Now all I have is endless night. I lost you slow, without a doubt. That's what it felt like when the lights went out. Now every room feels hollow, dry. I light a match, but it won't fly. You were the glow inside my chest. Now you're the ache I can't forget. Fine, the lights went out. I broke down alone beneath this heavy crown. I begged the dark to show me why, but some goodbyes don't say goodbye. You were my day, now I'm the shade of every love we could have made. I whisper your name, but there's no sound. That's what remains when the lights went out.